It's Loki here. I wanted to say happy holiday season as I have food cooking in the oven for a bad movie night Friendsgiving. Oh, yeah. Gonna be tasty. But other than that, and the constant squeaking in the background because he has to take every opportunity to be obnoxious when I'm recording, what I actually wanted to do is announce I actually have a little thing that I'm going to start doing. So, with my normal series, I was doing lessons and stuff like that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm kind of going to be revamping that, but more in a child friendly way. I know it's hard for me to say that for a lot of people because a lot of us believe with paganism either you're born into the family which helps raise you through it, much like a lot of Christians, or you kind of start looking into it once you're in your teens and in your mid 20s. But I don't think that's fair. What I mean by fair is it's okay for the church and all them to throw religion in a child's face since the day they can walk or even come out of their mother's womb. There are kids like my niece, my goddaughter, who are very curious, who are very open minded, who are very, very, very freaking smart for their age. She watches a lot of YouTube kids, and a lot of the content that she has watched lately has been pretty much telling her she would be a bad person if she didn't believe in God. So the fact that it's okay for them to pander to kids and it be seen as fine and great, but if we do it, it is indoctrinating into Satanism. We're going to molest, we're going to do bad things. That is unfair, untrue, and unrealistic. So I'm going to be making a series of lesson videos for youngers to help them understand what different belief systems are out there, but also what paganism, Wiccan, being witchcraft, all that kind of stuff, what that really is and what that actually really means versus what other things are saying about us. So it's going to be a lot different than what you're used to, but I'm debating on if I should make a separate channel for it or not. But what I will do is I will not make them age restricted. I will make sure all my other content that has a lot of me not using not so nice words age restricted, which I already have been. So doing this is more or less branching out because I think kids have all right to know and be able to have that access to that information, especially nowadays with how the internet works, with how the world works. Holding back information, holding back knowledge, only letting people see segregated things is nonsense. So I'm going to make a series of videos for the kids, and I'm going to, well, actually I'm not going to call them kids, they're youngers. So for now on, they're youngers. And those little younger videos are going to be brought to you by Mama Loki, because apparently that's a great name for me in like a few servers, but there's normally more added onto that, and we're not going into those. So I may make a separate channel, link it to this one, and call it Mama Loki Lesson Time, which I'm going to make sure that these lessons are fun, interactive, but the main thing is going to be very explicit at the beginning. You are only to do this if your parents are okay with it, because I do not want them thinking I am telling you to do bad things or something like that. Basically is, if you're going to do any of these little fun things like the egg negativity trick, make sure you have mom and dad's permission to do so. Stuff like that. Making it very known that you need to make sure that your parents are okay with you doing some of this stuff, especially if it involves things like glass or fire or candles or stuff that typically a child should not be handling without adult supervision. So there will be a few little fun things there, like how to make their own tools, how to make their own wand, how to have fun. So it's kind of going to be one of those things of letting them know, hey, this is out there. It's not what you think it is. It's not exactly Harry Potter stuff, but it's not exactly I'm going to put a spell on you and eat you with soup. So I am thanking this and basing all this to my goddaughter Rain. This is your fault. Auntie loves you. And yeah, let's see how this goes. But like I said, it is going to be one of those things meant for kids to understand, make up their own decisions. If they decide to do this stuff, then they need to have parent permission. If the parents are uncomfortable with them watching it, they need to say so to their kids and not let them watch it. This is not testing them to join anything that they want to, that they think will be fun and exciting. It's not trying to force indoctrination on any kid. What I'm doing is pretty much giving that knowledge to a younger audience so that once they get older and they can understand better, they can look back at everything they learned from either the church, from me, from books, from whatever, and decide on their own what they want to believe. If you want to be Christian and you want to believe in God, then yes, that is perfectly fine. That is okay. If you want to be pagan and worship Zeus or Odin or Loki or Thor or Dana or Monument Gleer or any of those, that's perfectly fine too. If you want to be agnostic and believe in everything and nothing, that's fine. If you want to be Buddhist, that's fine. If you want to be Hindu, that's fine. It doesn't matter what you believe in. Just that it's something that you believe in. And it's only fair to let all that knowledge be out there instead of just segregating it to only one thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that knowledge out there. If it gets seen, that'll be cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I hope that it may one day help a young pagan open their eyes to what's really out there and open a conversation with their parents to really find out what is it that they truly want to believe versus what they're being forced to. And I'm not saying every parent forces their kids to be Christian or go to church or anything like that. But I do recall so many kids being made to sit through hours of church and reminded that they're going to a bad place if they don't do exactly as they're told. Fear is not how you should rule somebody. Knowledge is how you should teach them and lead them. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And I will be back with some actual videos here shortly. And a cleaned up office. I've just been, we got some things to move around still. Talk to you all later.